Do you want me to tell you what to do, or you want me to keep my mouth shut? I will tell you what to do. So you want to purchase a fairly used laptop, and you want to know the things to do. Before you go and waste your money in this economy, these are the inspection steps you should carry out. Step 1 of buying a fairly used laptop. You have to inspect the body of the laptop. This is a fairly used laptop. This person purchased this laptop yesterday, and before you purchase it, we make this inspection. See how clean it is. We inspected the body. We checked for dents. We checked for marks. We checked for screws. I opened the laptop. See, we inspected the laptop. We checked the screen. Checked for the flex. These are the things you do. You check the keys. You're able to press all the keys. Then it's about looking at the hinges. The hinges are hinging. So that's one thing to do. So step 2. You ensure that you can turn it on yourself. If you're giving a laptop and turn it on, what you want to do is you want to shut it down, then turn it on yourself. So ensure that the startup that you see the startup and there are no errors on the screen. Because sometimes you turn on your device, you see errors on the screen. You can see this one just comes on, and that's it. Step 3, you want to check the screen. So ensure that there are no dark patches, there are no light patches. You just want to make sure that the screen and everything is just that's the screen. If it's a touch screen, not touch the touch screen, but if you're buying a touch screen, ensure that you're touching the sides. So make sure that everything is touching. Another thing you want to check for is the keyboard. So if you have a notepad, open your notepad. Okay, so you open the notepad and then you're going to test these keys one after the other. You're going to test your keyboard. Also, if you have a backlight, this doesn't have a backlight. For people that have backlights, use the backlight icon or button here. Sometimes it takes the FN and backlight to function. So that's how to turn on the backlight. So you ensure that the backlight is working and everything's on your keyboard. And you also want to check the language. Most keyboards come in foreign language. You have to check the language and ensure that the language is what you understand. Then you always check your keyboard. So you want to go to your internet browser and you want to type keyboard tester. So this will enable you to test the keyboard. You can open this. So once this simulation comes up, launch tester. Once the simulation comes up, you just keep pressing and then you'll be seeing the lights. Sorry about that. You'll be seeing the lights. It means that every other thing is working. So you can keep doing this to check all the keyboard and ensure everything is working. But because you're not paid, you're not able to connect to the internet. So you can just do the physical test using your notepad. The test you want to look out for is your speaker. You want to look out for the speaker. Oopsie. Okay, so you're going to right click on this icon and I'm going to go to settings. So you're going to be testing for both. This one has just one speaker, but let me check. This one has one speaker, so I'm going to be testing for it. You can hear the sound. Also, it tests for the microphone. You can see as I'm talking, the microphone signal is moving. So both your speaker and your microphone are working. Okay. Test we're going to be running is the camera test. It's a big delay. I feel like it's the Windows update. So this is the camera here. So once you test your camera, ensure the camera is working perfectly. You're buying a device that has biometrics. This doesn't have any biometric scanner. But if you're buying a device that has biometrics, how to test for the biometric scanner is by going to device manager. This one you won't see them, I'm going to show you device manager. Then on this your device manager, you're going to see biometrics after this Bluetooth. Before Bluetooth, after this, all that physical button. So you see biometrics there. So that's how you know that your biometric is working. So you need to test your right click and your left click. That's it. That's your trackpad. This thing here. Yeah, some laptops have the physical button. Like use the physical button, so you need to test for it as well. Also, you need to check your charger ports. You need to ensure that your charger, you can see it and it's not dented or broken. Also, your charger, this is how charger itself. You need to check that it is that pin. That pin is very important. Whether it's a big charger or a small charger, this pin is very important for you to ensure that it's working well. Because sometimes there may be a charger that doesn't have that pin. It's like it's charging, but it's not going to move. Okay, now this takes us to battery. Battery is going to be another episode on this one because I'm going to be teaching us how to calculate our battery health. Okay, I don't want to bombard this episode with so much information. This one is very important because some people would give you a laptop and they will say, oh, is this spec? And at the end of the day, it's not that spec. So how do you check the spec? Right click and open the task manager. When the task manager pops up, you're going to go to this not app history, performance. You're going to go to performance and you're going to see your CPU, memory, disk, Wi-Fi, GPU. So they tell you that your CPU is this, you can always see your CPU here. You can always confirm the CPU you're on. They tell you that your RAM is another, but you can always confirm that it's an easy RAM. And your SSD, you can always confirm that your SSD 256. And the Wi-Fi, you can always confirm that it's Realtek, and your graphics card, you can always confirm it here. So on this episode, we've already checked how we can physically inspect the laptop. That's checking the body, checking the keyboard, checking the charger, checking the camera is working, checking the speakers and the battery and whatnot. On the next episode, we're going to be doing more software checking. Okay, so stay tuned. Do not miss the next episode. Also, on another episode, I'll be teaching us how to calculate our battery health, how to check the battery percentage, so that you don't go and buy a laptop that has 1,000 cycle counts. Okay, sure you follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Nibble Texas. You have a pleasant day. Bye.